Hi there, it's Hungry Nuts here, the original Hungry Nuts. How are you doing? Now, if you've been watching my videos, you'd know that I bought myself a gadget. And it was this thing, a 3 litre beer tower with an ice cooler. And it has a beer nozzle, look, beer tap nozzle to pour the perfect pint. It's got LED lights on it, colour changing LED lights. It has an ice tube inside it to keep beer cold. Party size 3 litres. Yeah, it cost me £29 from B&M's. That's the box. Looks good on the box, doesn't it? I used it. I decided to use it. And here it is here, as you can see it. I'm going to move it onto the table. I'll move it over here and I'll show you. Here it is here. It's all plastic. It's all plastic. Now, the reason I'm showing you it again is because the beer pourer nozzle, which is here, you've got to attach that. That's the only thing that's separate. You've got to attach that to the body, which is all plastic. This is also plastic, your beer nozzle, with the tube. You get a wee washer and you screw it into the hole, which is on the base bit here, the plastic bit, okay? But the only thing is, it only tightens up so far. And David did it for me, and it says to David, don't tighten it anymore, because if you tighten it anymore, there's a good chance the plastic, this bit of plastic, will crack, and it'll be no use. So that's the bad thing about it. As you can see, the nozzle's at an angle. It should be straight down, should have vertical, like, but it's at an angle, and that's as tight as we could put it. Because if we put it any tighter, the thing, this bit, will crack into the plastic. So that's the bad thing about it. The top bit of the nozzle puller's no very good either, to be quite honest. It's quite flimsy. What else can I say about it? The top, well, when you put your drink in it, you take this out, the tube. You take the tube out, the inside. That was inside, you take that out. The tube itself, you fill it with ice cubes. So you fill that with ice cubes. And before you put the ice cubes back in, which are in the tube then, you fill the whole canister up. Well, you don't have to fill it right up, but you fill it up with whatever drink you're having, like cider or beer or that, you know? Now, once you've done that, you put the ice tube back in. Now, it doesn't screw in the bottom, it just sits, which is a bit horrible, because I think it would be better if it's screwed into the base, but it just sits on a hole and balances. It just sits on a hole and balances there. You see it? So it's not very good. It sort of slides from one side to the other, you know. The lights on it, the LED lights, it's just one bulb, and it takes a watch battery. And that just sits. Doesn't screw on. Just sits on top of the ice tube. And then what you do is, it's got a wee switch on it to put it off and on. It's just one light, it goes different colours, one bulb. And then what you do is you put the lid on. Now the lid doesn't screw on either, it just sits on like that. So I would say it would have been better if the ice tube screwed into that bit inside, you know. It would have been better if they'd made that a bit better, because you could only turn it so far, which isn't very good when you pour. Now the base, the most important thing is the base. There's no rubber on the bottom of the base. All it is just smooth plastic. It's just plastic, there's no rubber. Which means the whole thing slides about, so you've got to hold on to it when you pour a drink. I'm giving you an honest review on this. It looks good on the box. It looks good on the box, doesn't it? But is it worth £29? I'm going to be totally honest with you. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. It's from B&M's. But I don't think it's worth that, because it's just plastic and it's not made very good. It's a novelty thing. Now, a lot of people will be going, £29 is not a lot of money. But it is. £29 is a lot of money if you didn't have it at times. And I think a lot of people would maybe be disappointed with that, because it's not got like rubber things on the bottom, you know, like stoppers to stop it sliding about. So when you pour, when you pour, the thing slides about, you know, so you've got to hold on to it. As I say, £29 for it. The Big Chill, well, that's up to you if you want to pay that for it. I paid that for it. But I think it'll come down in price. I really do think that'll come down in price, probably to about £20. It's new in B&M's at the moment. It's brand new in. Yeah. The more I look at it and the more I sort of study it and look at the features on it, which aren't very good, let's face it. £29 for it. Yeah, it's a bit overpriced, I think. And that's B&M's for you. This is my review on it anyway. I'm trying to be as honest as possible. So if you are going to buy it, don't expect too much from it at the end of the day. Right, I'll get going just now. Thank you for looking at this channel, The Hungry Nuts, the original Hungry Nuts. If you haven't subscribed, can you maybe consider doing it? It would help. In the meantime, it's bye for now. Yeah, it's just a novelty thing. I don't think it'll last very long. I think it'll break, to be quite honest. You take to be very, very gentle with this and everything, and try to hold on to it when you fill it with drink. I'll get going just now. Take care. Oh yeah, by the way, you need to put that on as well, not as tight as anything, but you need to put it on pretty tight, because when we first put it on, the drink was pouring out of it, and I lost like about a pint of beer out of it the other night. So that needs to be put on tight, and the thing is, it's plastic, so if you do put it on too tight, you're going to break it, as I say. Right, that's my review. Take care. Thank you for looking at the Hungry Nuts channel. As I say, if you haven't subscribed, you maybe consider doing it. It would help. In the meantime, it's bye for now, and that's the Big Chill 3 litre beer tower with ice cooler. Well, it's actually ice cubes you put in it with an LED little bulb. Bye for now. Take care. Love yous.